absolutely love when I read a book and it feels nothing like anything I've ever read before, and that's the easiest way I can explain how reading Strength of the Few felt for me. This video is going to have spoilers, so if you haven't finished the book, this is your sign to scroll away. I honestly didn't know what to expect from this, given that we had a cliffhanger reveal at the end of The Will of the Many about Lucium and Obidium and sort of this splitting of the world that we didn't know anything about previously. And the way that this is divided into three different storylines in each of the worlds, with a version of Viz undergoing three different character arcs, to me is just brilliant. It takes absolute talent to write three versions of a character undergoing different arcs and going through different character development that still feels at his core like the character we met in book one in just three very different plausible ways. I also loved the incorporation of Egyptian and Celtic mythology, in addition to, obviously, we know that Rez is very anchored in Roman mythology. As someone that grew up a mythology kid and has always loved learning about different cultures, this was just kind of a really cool expansion into the universe that I wasn't necessarily expecting, but that added so much detail to the story that I loved. In addition, Will was fleshed out in a lot of directions as a power system that I really enjoyed in this book. I liked a lot of the technical descriptions we got of the mechanics of transvex and other types of technology in their society, and also just the concept of harmonics and self-imbuing. I felt like was a really good direction for it, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. I just think that Will as a power system is so interesting because it has a lot of thermodynamic and physics basis in how it's transferred, given, and taken, and just the concept of sort of life energy being ceded to other people and used in that fashion is fascinating. I'm going to post her a full review at some point, but I just loved this and I needed to get some thoughts out there because I finished it last night and my mind was just blown. I can't wait for the next installment. And honestly, this set apart The Will of the Many in this series from so many others in its respective genre. And I think what it's doing is so unique, and I can't wait to find out what happens.